This week, it's the NXL Lone Start Open Layout. Wait. What? Come on, guns up. You can do better than that. Alright, here's the layout. Really fun layout. I really liked it. Look at that crazy, you could call it a fort, castle, center structure there. I'm going to kind of play all over the field today, but this first point I'm going to go straight up into it.
On the Dorito side.
So let's watch some footage. So we're doubling the back at the start, and then I'm going to push up with this can right away. And then from here, I'm just going to push into the structure. So the widest they went is that Dorito there. And I'm just going to hammer his bunker. And he comes out into a ball right away. So they don't have a Dorito side. So I'm going to throw some paint there. And then just check these guys off quickly. And then move back up. So they were not able to fill that position. That's why I moved so quickly there. They were not able to fill that side. But there's a guy in the middle. And I'm going to shoot him out, and then the other side snake's going to shoot me. So how I like to play, if there's a poison, so our snake player here has been calling poison. If there's a poison, meaning that there is a player in the same bunker as you on the other side, I like to go get that guy first. I don't like to just set a trap or any of that stuff. I'm going to go get him first. And sometimes I can surprise him, and you saw his arm right there, and I elected to not run through right there because I knew we had a guy in the snake who was yelling poison. I elected to move to the inside and shoot at him. And that's just how I played it. I could have run through and maybe traded, but I elected to try to get sneaky and go on the inside. When there's a big structure like this, you can sometimes get away with moves like that because the other team can't quite see you, shoot at you. There's so much stuff in the way. Didn't work out for that one, but let's check out another point. Going snake this time. And I'm going to go all the way down here. This is the gap that somebody could potentially shoot at me. I'm going to head check it, peek it real low. Nobody's there. There's no paint coming my way. I don't even see any bodies. So I'm peeking around. There's a guy. I don't want to play over the top because I don't know the kill count. And I'm going to hammer his bunker so I can tag him in his pack there. And it got real quiet real quick. And that's the end of that point. Real quick point.
I didn't do anything. I did?
Everybody else did all the shooting that game.
No.
Really, I just cleaned up the last guy. Not playing a
You going over here or over here?
a full match in these videos here, so this is just kind of random games I'm throwing together for you.
Home up. Okay, and then.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Let's check out another point here. And I'm caught off guard. I didn't even hear the start buzzer, so I have real late start. But I'm going to go up the middle again here. We shoot out their can. And so I'm going to immediately just charge up. He says no D side. I'm going to peek that off, check that off, check off that middle. Okay, so I'm looking. I'm hunting here, being very quiet. The other team probably doesn't know that I'm up here, so I'm not touching my bunker. I'm also listening. Is there anybody in front of me? Where are the guns firing, right? Where... My eyes right now are on this guy who's in the middle, and once I start firing at him, he's going to know that I'm in the center, and he's going to tuck in, so I don't feel a need to just pound that guy. We have a guy to my left on the 50. We have somebody in the snake side on my right. He's going to die, so I'm going to go through. I'm going to clean up the last player here, and he's already out. End of that point. Running up the blind, and my friends on the bleachers chirping at me. I don't know what they're saying.
Where were you?
I think this is the guy that was
Underneath
playing
like
in this bunker, and he's trying to figure out, you know, like, hey, I got shot.
Bounce
Not
up.
really sure where. Very hard position to play when you get to be in these, like, I guess they call them mini W's, right? When you're in that type of small bunker, you're low, when there's a lot of pressure on you, those bunkers can get pretty difficult to play.
You want to make the D1?
I try not to play them in general.
What's that?
I like to play on my feet
Okay,
if I can.
I'll be behind you in the can.
All right, next point here. Got a kid in front of me. He's gonna play the D1, and I'm gonna play the back can here. So they're already calling snake, and I knew playing this can I wasn't gonna have a great shot at him. So all I can really do is throw paint right there, and maybe make him think about playing the first knuckle. But what he's gonna do, right, is he's just gonna do. He's going to check the outside of the snake, and he's going to crawl to the 50. So I'm waiting till he gets there, basically. In the meantime, I'm just throwing paint, because I know he's going to get there, and then he's going to cause problems for my Dorito 1 player in front of me. And also, this guy's a kid. This kid's in front of me. I don't want this kid to get blown up. So I want to kind of... I don't think he's played a lot of paintball. I've seen him around a couple of times, but I don't want him to get blown up when people running down the field, so I want to kind of watch over him a little bit.
Left side 50.
And he's doing some work. He's shooting the inside. I know you can't see that here from this angle, as I'm just putting pod after pod in. He's doing some work. We have a nice cross, right? I'm watching over him. I'm shooting directly down the field at the 50, and he's working the inside. Basically, I have to sit here to prevent this guy from wrapping, because that's where he's going to do all the damage. He probably can shoot 1, 2, maybe even 3 guys if he starts wrapping there, especially if he gets in that Dorito in front of it. So I'm just hammering here.
Hey, check my pack. Check my pack. Not you.
I kind of felt one graze me there. This is practice paint, so I asked for the check. If this is tournament paint, definitely would have broke, but didn't break. That's why I don't love cans. You can't press into them too much. So this guy's going to run through. I don't know if he knew I was there or not. Managed to shoot him, and then I get shot in my camera. But I don't realize I'm shot in my camera, so I'm going to try to battle and live by my gun. Yeah, you can see it right there. And then the kid's last player on the field.
Hey. That's it.
Try not to bunker the kids, guys. Was a fun point. I don't play too many back bunker games anymore where I just sit there and dump pod after pod. This is some footage from my squad's game that I didn't play. They've got some good secondary bumps so far. So corner Dorito and the D1. They also have 30 Maya there. We're going to lose that player. Other team has already pushed into the snake, and he's going to get into the 50. And right now, the move for these guys would be to move up, right? They're missing that opportunity to move up in the next Dorito. They're playing very defensive right now. That D1, he's on his knees. He's not, doesn't look like he's going to be doing any moving there. He's just kind of turtle, try to hold across, try to hold off the other team. The corner doing his best to hold that 50 in, lose the D1, and from here, this is where we're going to start folding, right? That's why I was saying that Dorito should have tried to push up a little bit sooner and try to match the other team on offense. When the other team starts getting the 50s and you're back there in the we won't even call them the 30s. We'll call it, you know, almost the back line still. Unless it's a very strong back line, it's very difficult to hold the other team off in those 50s. They have all the freedom of movement. You have no freedom of movement, right? You have nowhere to live. Corner guy's doing some work though. Looks like he shoots out a guy. Maybe not. He's gonna get eaten up. End of the point. I really like this layout. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. This point here, I was shooting up the middle, and then was gonna fill out, and I got shot basically on my
that was a disaster.
On my delay, and the rest of my team is coming off the field. I don't know if all these guys played this point or not, but that was a disaster point.
Yeah, I'm going wide.
Okay, Christian, you're going to the next side. Is it now?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate all the likes and subscribes. You like this video? Give it a like. I'll see you on the field.